What's up, everybody? How are you doing? How are you doing? Hey, Johnny, what's going on, man? We're just doing the old school way here. Hey, Larry Riker, how are you, man? Dry Heat 480, what's going on? Johnny Bean, Mr. Bruce, what's happening, man? Check out the new shirt, guys. I know it's backwards. Everything's backwards right here. The new Eddie Van Halen shirt, man. Compliments of Facebook, right? Man. And jamming on the Sterling by Music Man, the 0515. 5150. Having a lot of fun. I got a couple of packages that I was wanting to share with you in the mail. This was one of them right here. It came yesterday. Yeah, it came yesterday, man. So we're having a lot of fun. Just from last night, if you tuned in last night, I was broke down on the side of the interstate. And not long after I ended the live video, the tire guy showed up. He showed up about 15-20 minutes later, got the tire repaired, and I was on my way, but I didn't get home till like about 10 to 6 this morning. So it was a long night. Long night, to say the least, right? I hear you, Sean. What's going on? Okay, let's get started, man. Package number 1. All right, here we go. Got my scissors here. Get ready to rock and roll. And I've had this for probably a week. I just haven't opened it. And so here we go. You know, live right here on the Joe Wentz Project TV. So I know things are going to be backwards. This is the this is a cool shirt. This is the, how about that? It's like a dark navy blue, right? I know it's backwards. Just bear with me. It's a dark navy blue Joe Wentz Project baseball tee that you can see. I'll put the links below when this video is done. I'll put the links below in the description. And yeah, man. There you go. The dark navy blue Joe Wentz Project t-shirt right there. Carlos, what's going on, man? How are you? Oh, yeah. Here is our next package right here, right? And I saw somebody do a video about this last week, so I thought I would get one. Johnny, if you're still here, are you still here, Johnny? Before I open this package the rest of the way. Carlos, you doing good? That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that, sir. That is fantastic. As you know, yesterday was a special day if you are a guitar player, right? And I have to give credit to Mr. Bruce and the man right there, Jimi Hendrix. Yesterday was the anniversary of his death, right? And Mr. Bruce was kind enough to bring that to my attention. I should have known, and I just didn't pay attention. So, you know. Anyway, so here we go. This right here, I saw somebody do a review of this, and it's brand new, and it's by a company called Mego, and it's a Jimi Hendrix Woodstock figure, right? Mego was popular in the early 70s, I believe, with like different action figures and stuff, you know, I don't know, G.I. Joe, stuff like that, but I think they kind of went out. Now they're coming back. And this is one of their limited edition runs, the Jimi Hendrix figure, you know, Woodstock. So I know it's backwards, but I thought it was pretty cool, man. So, you know, you got stuff about Hendrix on the back right there. I thought it was pretty cool. Put it up on the shelf with all the other collectibles, right? Huge Hendrix fan. And yesterday was the anniversary of his death. Thank you, Mr. Bruce, for reminding me of that. And yeah, so hey, Craig Tullius, what's going on? Yeah, man. Yeah, it's really cool. It's really nice, man. So it was everywhere else wanted like $27, $28. I went to Amazon. Went to Amazon and got it for $21, free shipping. You know, if you're a Prime member or whatever, you know, and which I am. So I get quite a few things from Amazon. So I thought, might as well be a Prime member. Save some money on shipping, right? So there you go. The Hendrix figure by Mego, right? Well, again, I know and it says right there, "Excuse me while I kiss the sky," that little caption. And I know it's backwards, so I apologize. So I thought that was pretty cool, man. So there we go. We got the couple of T-shirts today, this being one of them. And the Joe Wentz Project dark navy blue baseball tee. You know, like I said, I'll put that in the description. It needs to be washed. It's wrinkled. So really cool, man. Looking forward to it. These are nice shirts, man. They feel really good. I know a few people that have them. I know Bruce has them, Johnny Bean has them, Jim Guidry has them. There's a few people that have these shirts, and they've said nice things about them. You know, the only thing I will tell you that I found out for myself that they'll shrink a little bit. They'll shrink just a touch when you wash them. You know, I don't know about the tie-dye ones. Mr. Bruce has one of those. He can say, but I know the baseball tees, they'll shrink just a touch. Then after that, they're fine, you know. Carlos says he needs to get a shirt. Yeah, man, I'll put the links in the description below. After this video, or you can go to any other video I've done. There's links always in the description. They're always in the description. Yeah. And you just, you know, get on that link, man, and it'll take you right to the shop. Thank you for the thumbs up so far. I appreciate it. Tie-dyes are the same. Yeah. That's why when I get mine a little bit larger, you know, I'll get it in that way. It'll be perfect. Like instead of getting an extra large, I'll get a 2X. And then, you know, so I'm good, right? So I'm just being honest, you know. Okay, now, the pedals I got, I'm going through the Katana head, by the way. Katana head with the PV 4x12 cabinet. That's what we're going through right now. And the pedals are the Vox Wah, of course. The Phase 90. The Blues Driver. EP Booster. Now I got the Mimic hooked up too, because people were asking me about the Mimic. The Mimic pedal is like a doubler pedal, right? Now we're running mono, so you're not going to get the full effect. You know, there's Johnny. Johnny, I thought you left. Johnny, check it out. You remember Count Stankus doing a review on this last week? So I saw this review about the Hendrix figure, man, so I went ahead and grabbed one off Amazon. They only make so many. Yesterday was the anniversary of Jimmy's death. So I didn't know if you saw that review from Count Stankus about that or not. I don't know. Some Joe Walsh. Man. That's about all I got right now, Craig. Jason Wade, what's up, man? What was in the packages? The Jimi Hendrix new figure by Mego that's just been released. Like I said before, Mego was a company that was popular in the 70s, and they went out. Now they're coming back, and this is a figure that they just brought out. I thought it was really cool. They're popular for making all kind of little figures, you know, stuff like that. If you're into that, I like a few of them, not a lot. But when I saw the Jimmy one, I had to have it, you know. No. I ordered this myself. Yeah, I went on Amazon and got it. I saw a guy do a review of it last week, and I said, man, I got to have that Hendrix figure. I mean, look, man. I mean, look. Hendrix is all over here in this room, you know, and Eddie, right, you know. So, but I was saying that I got the Mimic hooked up here, so you can see what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? The Mimic works great. Like I said, if you're going into the interface and you're using both inputs at the same time, because there's a stereo side on the left side of the Mimic pedal, right? So you can hear it. It sounds okay, but when you go to like do a bend, you can hear it. It gets real distorted, kind of like, you know, when there's like a. I remember back in the day when I started messing with. I got my first delay. It was like an actual rack unit. I got it at the music store years ago. It was just a simple delay unit. And I could never get it to have a clean delay. It was always real, what I call like blurred and ran into each other, and it was horrible until I understood how to adjust levels, you know, the mix and feedback and all that. Back then, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know. I had it hooked up to a little Gorilla amp. Can you imagine how how crappy that sounded? You know, a 16-year-old kid trying to hook up a delay unit on a little Gorilla amp. If I would have known what I was doing, it might have been halfway okay, but it was horrible. So here's without the mimic right here, all right? And then you turn the mimic on, you can hear a little bit of doubling. Now remember, this is mono, so it's not going to be the full effect like you would think. Without, with. See, it's kind of got that distorted when you do your bends. So it's that's why a lot of people have been sending it back. They're like, man, it don't sound good. I mean, if you have it hooked up properly, it sounds great. I'm telling you. It just you can tell a little difference right there. You know, Randy Rose did a lot of doubling. Zach Wild does. But now let's do it with the mimic. So you can hear a little bit, but not much, right? Craig Tullius, what are your settings? On the Blues Driver too? I use mine turned on all the time. The 412 is cool. That 4, thank you, man. Thank you. The settings, it's very simple. I have the level at 11. I have the gain at 1, and the bottom middle knob, the tone is at 11 as well. So your level and tone are at 11, and the gain is at 2 or 1. I'm sorry, 1. Yeah, the gain is at 1, and the level and tone are at 11. And the only time I turn mine on is if I need a little extra punch in the solo section, right? And that's about it. I don't leave it on all the time, but it's nice to have it. It's nice to have that little extra kick when you need it, you know. Thank you, Mr. Bruce. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much, man. Yeah. So this is just this right here is the setting that I have to give credit to Mr. J.J. Collins. He sent me a link on how to dial in a Van Halen tone with the Katana. I don't know how good it's coming across on the phone here, but it's got that delay and that reverb, just like almost like off the. You can tell it's got that taste, that Van Halen taste to it, you know. I love it. I love it. It might not be spot on, but it is close, in my opinion. It's close. But yeah, I like to have just a few pedals. You know, I don't use a lot. You know, right now I'm looking at 5, and I just got the mimic hooked up just to let people hear it. Mono, right? You know. All right, Carlos, thank you for dropping in, man. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for being here. And my wife's out there. She was on the lawnmower. Katana, man. And Craig Tullius, thanks for your help on that, Joe. You have the right sound dialed in. It's the link that I got, the guy that dialed it in or tried, whatever he did, it sounded spot on for the Carnal Knowledge album, but he wasn't really detailed in his description. He had like a little 50-watt katana, and I don't know if the settings are different on the top or what. I don't know. And I went by what he was saying, and I was like, man, that's just I'm not getting what he's got. So I kind of took what he had and I kind of put in my own info too, right? So, and then I come up with this, So you can get a little close. The playing is not close. My playing sucks today, man. It's horrible. I'm just I haven't been up long and got ready and come in here and hook stuff up. My wife said, I'm going outside to mess around in the yard. Randy Watson. Sexual chocolate. Randy Watson. That was a great movie, man. I remember seeing that movie twice in the theaters. Oh, man. Craig Tullius wants to know if I use any compressor or noise gate pedals. No, I do not, sir. The trick is, for me, that I found, when you have any boost or anything on, right? Charlie Murphy, yeah, Murphy, that boy can sing. I believe the children are future. I love that scene, man. Have y'all seen the T-shirt on Facebook? Randy Watson World Tour, 1987 World Tour. But for me, Craig, what I try to remember is you can hear a little bit of noise right there. But when you kick in your pedals, you got, this is your best friend right here, that volume knob. That's your best friend right there. Even in between, when you get done with a little lick or a solo or a riff, you always turn that volume down, and if you have any pedals on that's going to give any noise, cut those off, You have to I always try to sync up the volume and the movement of my pedals, or, cutting them on and off at the same time, right? See? That's all it is, man. And the first time I saw somebody do that, where I learned that, was Eddie from Live Without a Net. When him and Sammy were doing that little call and answer thing before they went to Best of Both Worlds, and Eddie was doing something, you know. That's not what he's doing. I can't do what he did, but I always see him do that, and I was like, what is he doing? What's he doing? And he was turning the volume down. And then we went back to do something else. He cut his volume back down again, so you didn't hear any excess noise, right? So that's the way it goes. How I do it anyway. Yeah, it's just a matter of little tricks, man, you know. All right, Johnny, I see you, man. Take care. Thank you. But it just all comes down to, like, every day I'll come in here and try to practice, and it shows. I still have a lot of practicing to do. I mean, you'll never have enough practice. I mean, look at that, man. That's just for today, right? I mean, that's just... Got good days and bad days. Good days and bad days, man. Craig says, I understand. Now, yeah, it's just like I said, man. Using that volume is the whole key. It's, you know, and it took me a long time to learn that, right? There you go, right? Just little tricks like that, man. But yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to show you what was in the packages. The Joe Wentz Project T and the Jimi Hendrix Mego figure. It was just wanted to share that with you. I thought that was really cool. I get ready to wind up. It's 3 o'clock. Get ready to leave here in just a few minutes. But Craig Chilius, I was just very grateful that you didn't blow the front tire on that rig. Could have. Oh man, yeah, the actual steer tire. Yeah, man, that's not good. Yeah, the tires on the front, they call those your steer tires, because of course, you know, it's the ones that move when you steer. And I have seen big rigs that happened and they actually turned over. You know, because it's when you're going at a high rate of speed or whatever, no matter if it's 55 mile an hour, that can happen. You know, and yeah, that's what you don't want. You don't want that. That's dangerous. But okay, thank you guys. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget, I'll put links in the description below for t-shirts or social media or whatever if you're interested. Thank you for being here. We'll see y'all next time. Take care. This is Joe for Joe Wentz Project TV. Joe Wentz Project TV. I can't talk. See you later. Take care. Bye-bye.